As the echoes of cheering fans faded into the chilly Kansas City night, the city's energy refused to die down. The Chiefs had just triumphed over the Las Vegas Raiders in a game that was less a contest and more a statement. Yet, as the final whistle blew and players exchanged high fives under Arrowhead Stadium's blinding lights, all eyes shifted to a pair that has, in recent months, become the beating heart of both sports and pop culture: Travis Kelce and his fiancée, Taylor Swift. Their relationship has been the subject of endless speculation, memes, and admiration. But tonight, their story took on a new glow, a night that promised more than victory on the field. It was about connection, celebration, and the intoxicating sense that something magical was unfolding behind the velvet curtain of Kansas City's nightlife. After the game, the Chiefs' post-game celebration migrated from the stadium's thunderous stands to the quiet luxury of 1587 Prime Steakhouse. Located in the heart of downtown, the restaurant has quietly earned a reputation as the Chiefs' sanctuary, a place where victories are toasted in private, far from the roar of the crowd. It is a venue that embodies both sophistication and authentic Midwestern warmth, making it the perfect backdrop for a night destined to be remembered. As the evening wore on, nearly the entire roster filed in, joined by quarterback Patrick Mahomes and his wife, Brittany. There, too, were Travis's proud parents, Donna and Ed Kelce, as well as Taylor's mother and father, Andrea and Scott Swift. The gathering was intimate but electric, a heady blend of star power, family, and the camaraderie that only comes from shared pursuit and triumph. Taylor, who has become a familiar face at Chiefs games, arrived just before the rest, her presence as effortless as it was magnetic. Dressed in a brilliant red turtleneck, a subtle nod to the Chiefs' colors, paired with flowing dark trousers and sleek black heels, she radiated the kind of understated glamour that has become her signature. Her auburn hair fell in soft waves, and as she mingled with the team and their families, her laughter mingled with the hum of smooth jazz that filled the steakhouse. The chemistry between Travis and Taylor was palpable from the moment they entered. Observers noted how the tight end, ever the gentleman in a gray Rolex sweater, opened doors and cleared the way for his superstar partner, who clutched a black backpack and smiled with the easy joy of someone utterly at ease in her surroundings. Their happiness was infectious, and it was impossible to tell if their smiles were for the victory, for each other, or for the perfect convergence of the two. Inside, the atmosphere was intimate but buzzing. Congratulations flowed freely as teammates and friends toasted Travis's game-changing touchdown, the play that had turned the tide in Kansas City's favor. Through it all, Taylor's focus never wavered from Travis. She beamed with pride, applauded his achievements, and blended seamlessly into the circle of teammates and friends, never dominating the spotlight, but always shining within it. One diner later wrote online that Taylor seemed to float through the room, graciously engaging with everyone, her hand often gently resting in Travis's. When well-wishers approached, she stepped aside, allowing Travis his moment, but her pride was unmistakable. It was a modern fairy tale, enacted not on a distant stage but in the heart of the city, amid friends, family, and the glow of shared accomplishment. As the night wound down, the couple's departure became its own kind of spectacle. Travis and Taylor were the last to leave, lingering in conversation before finally rising to thank every member of the restaurant staff. Travis shook hands with each individual, his gratitude sincere. Taylor followed, offering warm smiles and a heartfelt, "Thank you everyone for such a wonderful evening." As the staff erupted in applause, the couple stepped out into the cool night air, a Kansas City moment that felt almost cinematic. Outside, a silver Chevrolet SUV waited at the curb, its headlights painting the sidewalk in dramatic relief. A small crowd of loyal fans had gathered, hoping for a glimpse of the duo. Travis emerged first, pausing to look back at Taylor with a smile that seemed to say, "Let's go, baby." She followed close behind, clutching her purse and whispering something that made Travis laugh, a genuine, unguarded sound. As the vehicle pulled away, the city's lights danced over the tinted windows, sealing the memory of an unforgettable night. For those watching, both at the restaurant and through the lens of social media, the scene felt like a love letter to the possibilities that can emerge when worlds collide. Taylor's consistent presence at Chiefs games has not only sent the rumor mill into overdrive, but has also made her a kind of unofficial mascot. A good luck charm whose support seems to lift not just Travis, but the entire team. Insiders say Taylor understands the demands of Travis's career, deliberately choosing to support him without ever overshadowing his professional world. She cheers from the stands or from the comfort of family seating, always present, always encouraging. After each game, she's the first to text, the first to offer a hug, the first to remind him that they are in this together. That night at 1587 Prime, their dynamic was on full display. As footage of their exit hit social media, fans erupted in delight. "They look like they just stepped out of a movie," gushed one user. "He's the tough football star. She's the soft pop star. But together, they're just Travis and Taylor." The sentiment was echoed again and again, each comment a testament to the power of their story. After leaving the restaurant, the couple returned to Travis's home on the outskirts of Kansas City. There, the celebration continued in quieter tones. A bottle of wine uncorked, Taylor strumming gentle notes on her guitar, the two of them savoring the rare gift of time together. Far from the noise of the city and the glare of the cameras, they found solace in each other's company, content to be simply themselves. For fans, it was a glimpse behind the curtain, a reminder that, for all the headlines and flashing cameras, the heart of their story is refreshingly simple. An athlete and an artist, both at the top of their respective worlds, choosing to build something real together. What made the night at 1587 Prime so captivating wasn't just the star power or the victory celebration. It was the authenticity of the connection on display, the gentle touches, the shared laughter, the sense of partnership that radiated from Travis and Taylor. In a world hungry for fairy tales, theirs feels real, messy, joyful, and true. As the city settled into sleep and the lights of the steakhouse finally flickered out, one thing was clear: Kansas City had witnessed not just a win, but a moment. A moment that, for those lucky enough to see it, felt like the beginning of something even bigger. For now, the world waits to see what comes next for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, a love story written in touchdowns, melodies, and the quiet certainty that, together, they are unstoppable.
And out how we're going to put it out and make sure that we have vinyl for everybody. So there's like a lag time between when I made it and when it enters the world. Oftentimes your life can change drastically between this point and this other point. And for example, my last
album. I love
album.
the line where you're like, just give me a best friend who's hot.
Yeah.
Do you think you've achieved that now with Travis?
100%. I mean, look what I got.
Oh my God, the ring. Oh my goodness.
Stunning.
You would love him. You would love him.
Is that your intention when you're writing, to like really hit that connection?
Thank you for saying that about that song. I'm so glad you like that one.
Oh, it's amazing. Because you say, when you know, but how do you know?
Yeah, so that song was so much fun to write because it goes...